All right, welcome to another video. We're going to talk about with home sales falling in Colorado, real estate agents have to fight over a shrinking pie. So, it's Adam with needitforoffer.com, and I want to give my opinion on what these people had to say. And let's go ahead and start with I think we're going to see a lot fewer real estate agents. It always happens when number of transactions drops. A significant drops, and we'll never hear about it because these agents don't get laid off, they just quietly leave the business. The problem isn't them leaving, the problem is why did they get into the business? Because in the beginning of 2020, everyone thought because a supposed crash was coming that now is the time to get in. And it's like, look, you either want to do this business or you don't. And if you want to do this business, you're going to have ups and downs. Like market cycles happen. And there's always changes, but that shouldn't be your mindset on what's the easiest time to get into real estate. Your mindset should be, do I actually want to service clients through this vehicle real estate? And if that's not your mentality, don't even get your license. That's my opinion. I've talked with hundreds of real estate, thousands at this point, and transacting deals, and I can tell right away who actually cares about the business and who doesn't. And the only ones that actually care, it's like 5% of all real estate agents. It's really, really low. Because most get into it out of speculation of thinking it's easy money. It's like the new, right now, it's like the new Instagram influencer trend. It's cool to be in real estate. But when I got started in real estate, it absolutely hell sure wasn't cool. Everyone thought I was crazy. But I was like, what's the big deal? Like, it was the bottom of the market, and I was like, markets go up and markets come down. I don't care about that. I just actually like the vehicle of real estate. But let's see. So Adams said, Tyrone Adams, I think this was, yeah, president of Colorado Association of Realtors. The National Association of Realtors and all these organizations are the biggest lobbying groups ever. It's like the BBB for businesses. It doesn't really make a difference. Like, people are going to be nefarious or they're not. But, I mean, it helps a little bit, but, I've seen it all. But Adams said there are roughly 44,000 licensed real estate agents in the state, and 29,000 carry a realtor designation, stricter code of ethics and membership in a professional organization. It's just another way to gather fees from agents. That's all it is. So let's just do some quick math on this, though. 44,000 real estate agents. Actually, let me reverse this. Let's do a fun little game here. So let's say that the average home price in Denver, 600,000 plus or minus. We're just going to do easy math, and the average commission is going to be 0.28%. And not because it has to be 0.28%. It's just most people follow the herd. They're like, that's just what everyone does. But commissions are negotiable. So $16,800, not including taxes or any of that. So if we include taxes, and maybe, actually, let's just even leave it at that. $12,600 average commission. This ain't including fees or marketing or anything. 151,000 for the year if one transaction is done every single month. Now, the average real estate agent is not even close to doing that. They're the average, like we're talking averages. It's like 1, 2 deals a year. Most real estate agents, especially in the first few years. So let's really think about it. Think about how people are complaining so much about the lack of inventory in Colorado. Forget it. I mean, and we're talking Denver County. So like Denver, the hottest neighborhoods in all of the metro area and all of the Front Range, Denver, the city of Denver. You're just like, dang. Well, I don't think there's enough to go around. How many? There's just not enough. There's not enough transactions as a real estate agent for it to go around. So the funny thing is, they always like to say that this is because of the market, and it's like, no, it's not. It's because there's not enough to go around. And I wish people would just be honest and say, look, you can attempt it, but it's going to be one of the hardest things you're ever going to do because you're consistently fighting an uphill battle, especially in the beginning. I've been 10 years in real estate, and that's how we're doing transactions every single month. It took 10 years of being in real estate. It didn't happen the first year or two. Of course, it's on the investing side, but think about it. Even if you split that in two, that's 75,000 for the year if 6 transactions were done. And so that's not even happening for most agents, and it's kind of sad because I go to coffee shops all the time and I see everyone's in real estate. It's like there's not a time I go to a coffee shop where there's not a group of realtors talking. It's like, good Lord, it was not like this 10 years ago. And but they all look like they're stressed. They all look like they're in panic mode, but they're still going to pointless meetings. It's like I don't get it. They just don't have to work it. They don't understand like what it actually takes. Like you're gonna have to hustle your butt off. There's no such thing, in my opinion, as work-life balance in the first few years of being in real estate. It just doesn't exist, and that's fine. That was good for me. I didn't care about weekends. But let's see. Most people that enter the business are gone within 5 years, if not sooner. Very few people are able to make a lifelong career. Yeah, because they have difficulty in maintaining a steady deal flow. So, last thing I'll say, just in my quick reaction to this, on why I think real estate agents will have to fight over a shrinking pie. Who says there's a shrinking pie? Like, we do so many deals a month. Like, it's not a shrinking pie. It's just people suck at promoting themselves. They don't know how to let people know they exist. They don't know sales. They don't know any of this stuff. So they think it's the market. Well, it's like you all are doing the same thing. That's why it feels like there's a shrinking pie. Inventory will increase this year. It already has. Like, what do you mean a shrinking pie? It's like these headlines. Like, I don't even know where they pull this information from. It tells me they're not really in the market. You know, it's just all headlines and stats, and that's not necessarily reflective of the true market because there's MLS deals and there's off market deals. Not every deal goes on the MLS. But my last thing I'll say is most real estate agents don't do well in this business because there's just simply not enough to go around, number one, but two, they're not good at promoting themselves. And that's all I sensed from reading this article. But anyhow, quick little reaction video to this post by the Denver Post, and I hope you're doing well.